Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence.
Right now on HHS In Depth, here are the show times to get a sneak peek of the fall play Clue, as reporter Nisha Lalaria caught up with some of the actors.
Reporter Jenna Lane brings you a story over next semester's A Taste of Homestead and tells you how you can begin getting involved with it right now.
Learn about the upcoming No Shave November campaign and how some of our male teachers are using it to raise funds for a great cause in a report by Andre Sentliver.
Ashton will get you caught up with this weekend's sporting events, including the students section video for tonight's game at Noblesville.
And I'm Drew Persinger. Find out if this weekend will contain fall-like temperatures once and for all, coming up later in the Drew Point.
Those stories and more are coming up next.
HHS In Depth starts right now.
Hello, Homestead. I'm Ashton Ackman.
And I'm Tyler Veit. Welcome to today's episode of HHS In Depth.
This weekend looks to be an exciting one as Homestead's theater department is debuting their fall play.
Reporter Nisha Lalaria recently caught up with a few of this year's actors to learn all about the performance. She joins us now with all the details. Nisha?
Tyler, Ashton, it's that time of the year again for Homestead High School's annual fall play. This year, students bring you the production of Clue.
So it's based off of the board game Clue, which was designed by the Parker brothers, and basically we're trying to identify who murdered Mr. Body, and there's another string of murders, and we are trying to figure out who did it.
It is expected that the cast experience success and some challenges while practicing for the play.
So one of our biggest challenges starting out was the set is an open concept. You can see into every room, but there's no windows, there's no doors, there's no walls. So it was really difficult for us starting out trying to figure out if we were reaching too far to grab a door knob or stepping out of a room, but we managed to figure it out.
For me personally, I had to work a lot on my British accent because it was not good when I first started. And then also with the set, we have assumed walls and doors except for the back walls on some of the rooms.
While practicing for this annual production, the cast had some memorable moments they would like to share.
Or when Skylar's developing his character as Professor Plum, his lines and his character interactions are just super funny, and I love watching him.
We got to choreograph our own chase scene, and during that there was a kiss between two certain cast members that we were all big fans of. I get to throw stuff at somebody gets to throw stuff at me.
The production of Clue will begin at 7 p.m. tonight and tomorrow. Be sure to get tickets and support our fellow Spartans for all their hard work. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Nisha Lalaria.
Homestead's food service department is gearing up for the addition of a brand new live cooking line called Chef Sparty. Dishes will be made fresh and prepared in front of students each and every day. This line will feature foods from all over the world and will never repeat itself for an entire month. Students and staff got to test out a sample yesterday during lunch. Be on the lookout for Chef Sparty to debut later this month.
Juniors and seniors, the following colleges will be visiting Homestead. If you would like to attend a meeting, you must sign up and get your pass at least one day prior to the visit. Monday, November 4th, Indiana Wesleyan and Hanover College. Tuesday, November 5th, Grand Valley State and Goshen College.
Attention artists and writers. Do you know what renowned icons Andy Warhol, Truman Capote, Lena Dunham, and Zach Posen all have in common with Mrs. Jones? They are all Scholastic Art and Writing Award recipients. If you are interested in taking a leap of faith to submit your art or writing into a juried competition, then mark your calendars to meet on Wednesday, November 13th after school until 3:15 p.m. in room 108. They will discuss the details of how to begin the submission process and what changes there are in the program this year.
Semi-formal will be held on Saturday, November 23rd, and will be for Homestead students only this year, meaning there will be no guests from other schools allowed. You will still be able to bring guests to prom. Specific guest rules are available in the Homestead Handbook. Further information regarding semi will be announced at a later date.
Attention artists and creative spirits. Mark your calendars for upcoming Art Lab dates. Join them in November for Maker's Gonna Make, a focus on creating small, personalized art for sale for the holiday art market in December. The projects will range from handmade cards to jewelry. The meeting dates will be Thursday, November 7th and Wednesday, November 20th in room 108 after school until 4 p.m.
The Dungeons & Dragons Club will meet today in the Cafe Annex until 4:30.
And now here's a story over this year's annual A Taste of Homestead. HHS In-Depth reporter Jenna Lane recently got a chance to catch up with Senior Peeper to see what it is all about and how you can get involved this year.
A Taste of Homestead is a yearly occasion that features a gathering of cuisines from all around the globe. Various countries are represented and they bring food samples for all to enjoy.
Taste of Homestead's an annual event, and this will be our 6th year doing it, where students work together to pick a country. And once they pick that country, they research food from that country. And then on the night of Taste of Homestead, they bring in a dish to share from the country that they've selected. We have a bunch of tables set up in the cafeteria, and guests will walk around, they visit each table, and it's just a time to recognize just how diverse we are, but also to learn quite a bit about the other countries. And the best way to learn about those countries is by sampling the food from those countries.
Everyone here at Homestead is welcomed and encouraged to get involved.
Taste of Homestead is open to anyone. We're going to have our first call-out meeting on Taste of Homestead on Monday, November 4th after school in room 611 in my classroom. We'll talk about what Taste of Homestead is. We'll talk about the date because it always coincides with Just Because Week. We'll help you form groups. We'll get you signed up online, and we'll have a series of meetings between November and February to get ready for the event, which will be on a Wednesday, February 19th from 6 to 7:30 in the Homestead cafeteria.
A Taste of Homestead provides students with many opportunities to learn more about different countries and their food.
It's a great way to get involved in Just Because Week, but also it's a great way to sample all sorts of food from around the world. I think it's a great chance to see just how diverse we are, and it's also a great chance to collaborate with some of your friends, to get together, to pick a country, to learn a little bit about that country, to make some food from that country, and on the night of the event, to have 300 or 400 or 500 people show up and want to sample what you've made. Please join us on the 4th. We'll tell you how to get signed up for it, and we'd love to see you join us this year to take part in A Taste of Homestead.
For those interested, attend the call-out meeting on Monday, November 4th in Senior Peeper's room, room 611. Reporting for HHS In-Depth, I'm Jenna Lane.
Students taking the AP exam in May are reminded that today, November 1st, is the deadline to turn in your AP application form and payment, if required, to Student Services. If you need extra forms, those are available in Student Services.
The wrestling team is holding an informational meeting today at 3:30 for anyone interested in joining the team this season as an athlete or manager. The meeting will be held in the wrestling room. If you are unable to attend this meeting but plan on wrestling, email Coach DeVoe at the email seen at the bottom of your screen. Again, that meeting is today at 3:30 in the wrestling room.
Do you like discussing politics and want to make new friends? Get out to Young Progressives meeting after school today in room 614. Where they will be discussing the impeachment inquiry and current events. All are welcome to join the discussion and eat snacks.
Calling all Environmental Club members. Dare to be a force of nature and get out to Homestead's next Environmental Club meeting on Monday in Mrs. Merklin's room, room 206. Take a friend and don't miss out on the meeting with a Halloween theme. If you've never been a member before, it's not too late to join, so go out on Monday at 2:45 in room 206.
And now here is reporter Andre Sentliver with information regarding this year's No Shave November, which begins today. Learn about what some of our male teachers are doing and how you can help support a great cause.
Currently at Homestead High School, teachers have the honor to participate in an event known as No Shave November. Starting today, these teachers will be unable to shave for the rest of the month.
No Shave November is an event put on by Dance Marathon, and all of the male teachers won't shave their beard for the entire month.
All of the teachers will be provided red Riley buckets to place in their classrooms, and the students will have the opportunity to put money into those buckets, and if the teachers raise $50, then the students get to pick any beard design that they have to shave.
The teachers participating in this event will include Mr. Arata, Senor Drake, Mr. Dreyer, Mr. Harkness, Mr. Mike and Tim Hauer, Mr. Nicholson, Mr. Panning, Senor Pieper, Mr. Pickett, Mr. Shaw, Mr. Sherrill, and Mr. Zwers. Be sure to bring in your money, Spartans. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Andre Sentliver.
There is no locker report this week, but we still want to get you caught up on Homestead sports news as 3 teams remain in postseason action. But first, we want to congratulate tennis players Bryant Zitlaw and Tim Steiner for their performance at state this past Friday and Saturday. The two represented Spartan tennis team in doubles, winning their match on Friday against Jasper, but coming short on Saturday, falling to Carmel. Amazing job on a terrific season. Now off to the races as both our boys and girls cross country teams gear up for state tomorrow. Both teams finished well at the semi-state race at the Plex on Saturday. The boys placed second with top finishers Jared Neff in 9th, Keegan Stuckey in 10th, and Donnie McCardle in 23rd. As for the girls, Julia Dvorak placed 5th and Mia Faber placed 10th to pace the Spartans to a 3rd place team finish. Both teams move on to tomorrow's state finals in Terre Haute. And finally, good luck to the Spartan football team as they gear up for their first postseason game facing Noblesville. If the Spartans win, they will host the second sectional game right here at home next Friday. You can catch a video created by Caleb Wood previewing tonight's game at the end of the show. But for now, here's the student section video for tonight's road trip game against Noblesville. It's been gloomy and rainy these past few days, but what does the weekend have in store for us?
Drew Persinger is in with this weekend's weather forecast.
Hello there, Homestead. I'm Drew Persinger, and this is the Drew Point. It's the 1st of November, and you know what that means. The holiday season. We're getting right past Thanksgiving because no one cares about it anymore and getting right into a holly jolly forecast. It's the first forecast of November. We're gonna make it a good one. Let's take a look at it.
We've got a sunny but cold weekend ahead of us starting tonight with sunny skies, high of 46 and lows dropping below freezing into 30. It's going to be partly cloudy on Saturday with a high of 46 and a low of 29. And we're seeing the sun some more on Sunday with a high of 47 and a low of 37.
Wow, with a forecast that holly, jolly, and third adjective, it's basically like Thanksgiving never even existed. I'm going to come back next week with your second holly jolly forecast for this holiday season. Until next time, I'm Drew Persinger. See you, Homestead.
Well, that wraps up today's edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Ashton Ackman.
And I'm Tyler Veit. Thank you for watching today, and be sure to follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes clips and digital exclusives.
Today, we leave you with a video getting you ready for tonight's faraway football game at Noblesville, created by Caleb Wood.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week.
Congratulations, Charlie. Perfect, undefeated season is a rare thing. It's a hard thing to do. The first season is just finished and you're unblemished. It's impressive. In 6A football, starting tonight, I think there were 3 undefeated teams left in the state of Indiana, and you were one of them. I don't know what happens tonight, but you finished the season unblemished. Fantastic job. The bell's coming to Homestead tomorrow. Yes. We're going to start prepping for Noblesville. Second season begins tomorrow. Yes, sir. All right, enjoy this. You've earned it. Have some fun. Be smart. Yes, the second season begins tomorrow.